Rakiyah says she suffered years of abuse at the hands of her mother, Tasheima. And just last year, after a long road to forgiveness, she finally allowed Tasheima to be part of her 3-year-old daughter's life. But 2 months ago, the unthinkable happened. Rakiyah picked her daughter up from her mother's house and noticed a burn mark on her leg. Now Rakiyah believes her mother has gone back to her abusive ways and intentionally burned her child. Watch this. Rakiyah, tell me.
Steve, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I hate that woman. My mother is a liar. She's a manipulator. She's evil. She's wicked. She's a narcissist. You cannot believe anything my mother is saying. She's known to tell lies. She's known to do wicked stuff. She abused me, so I know for a fact she burnt my child. And even seeing her put on this show right now even solidifies it. Those tears are fake. My mother is a liar. She abused me for years. She used to smother me. She used to give me the treatment. She used to do all types of cruel and unusual punishments to me. She used to put a pillow over my face. It could be a pillow, it could be a blanket, it could be a bag, anything that she could use to put over my face, and she called it the treatment. I didn't even know that it was a punishment. It was something wicked until I went to school, and they said that's not nothing normal. You're being smothered. I got her, and I seen a scar. I thought that it was just a scrape or something. I didn't say anything to 2 days later. She said 2 weeks. She's a liar. She starts calling me the B word, all types of whores and things like that. My mother's calling me all types of cruel and unusual things because she knows for a fact what she did to my child, because I know she did it because she did it to me. She did worse to me.
And this happened 2 months ago that your daughter got burned.
Yes. I know a lot of young mothers who wouldn't put their child through that stuff, and I let her back into my daughter's life, and to see my mother doing this to me on TV is crazy. Like, I didn't even know. I thought I was coming here to address trauma from my childhood. I thought I was coming here to address what she done to me, and she's getting up here and she's saying I did foul stuff to my daughter.
Would you say she abused you the whole time she
Yeah,
raised you?
Yeah, I left my mom's house when I was 14 years old. Out of all, I have 16 siblings. I was the only one to speak up. I was the only one to go into the system, and I'm still speaking up for myself to this day. So her tears mean nothing to me. I hate that lady. She's wicked. She's evil. She's really a cruel person, and she's gonna go to hell for everything she did to me, everything she's still putting me through to this day. I still can't have a relationship with her. I can't even talk to my mom. I'm supposed to be able to talk to her and vent to her about stuff. I have nobody. I let her back into my life because I had nobody. When my daughter was 2, she didn't see my child until she was 2 years old. That's how much we just not got along, because I couldn't get over what she done to me. I can't talk to her without bringing it up.
That's exactly what I was trying to get to. So I'm going to take your word. And, you say that your mother was very abusive to you. At 14, you went into the system because you don't want to be with your mother anymore. How did she come back into your life?
I was going through a tough time with the person I had my kid by, and I didn't have nobody because she was the only one I could turn to. I called my mother. I apologized, even though I didn't feel like I was wrong.
You apologized to her?
Yeah, I called
What did you apologize for?
For whatever I did. Like, for whatever I did to make her hate me. Like, I'm just trying to get her to, for whatever I did to make her not want to be around me, to do the stuff that she did to me. I was saying, sorry, Mom. I love you, and I hope you forgive me. And then she started coming over. She came over this already 2 by this point. Is 3 now. It's only a year later.
Your daughter is at 2 years old when you allow your mother back in her life?
Yeah.
Or, allow her to meet her.
What I do with my daughter, I would never. She said, don't repeat the mistakes that I made. I would never repeat the mistakes that she made.
Did it go well for a while?
For like a month, and then she just started acting crazy. Like, she starts doing weird stuff like, this is my daughter now, and stuff like that. Like, she's acting sociopathic. Like, it lasted for a month, it was going good. After that, it wasn't going good. I kept getting pneumonia. I'm picking my daughter up. She's losing weight. One time I picked her up, I dropped her off 15 pounds. It was not 15, like 30 something. I picked my daughter up and she was below weight. When I took her to the hospital, they're like, she was just here 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Like, what are y'all not feeding my child? She told me to give my daughter NyQuil. It wasn't until a friend told me, like, don't give your child NyQuil. You shouldn't be doing that. And I was like, well, my mom said she did it. And she's like, well, look how y'all turned out.
What happened over your daughter's birthday?
So on my daughter's birthday, for the last 3 years, I have made every birthday special because I never got a birthday. I never got a holiday. I never got nothing. So for 3 years, I have been making my daughter's birthday the best birthday ever. I've been doing whatever I can. So on October 5th, I'm sorry. Listen, on October 5th, I bought, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it out.
You can get it out. Take your time. Just whatever you
On
feel
October
like doing.
5th, I bought my daughter candy trays. I spent like $400 on gifts, and I threw her a party. And my mother was supposed to bring my child on October 5th to come to her party, and she said, I'll be there at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock comes, she did not bring my baby. So my daughter didn't get a third birthday, and that really hurts my heart. It's because I never had a birthday. I never had nothing. On my birthday, she locked me in the basement, and she beat me because she said that, which is me, did stuff to her. She's a liar. My mom is wicked. So she never brought my baby, but she called the police on me around 10 or 11 o'clock, maybe midnight, because she's like, you need to come get this child from my house right now. And I'm like, Mom, you were supposed to bring her at 4 o'clock for her party. Why do I have to come get my baby if you said you was going to bring my child at 4? First it was, I don't like that you smoke marijuana in your home. I don't want to have the party up there. And then it's like, I'm coming. I'm going to bring your child to come to her party, and she never came. So my daughter had no birthday. The candy trays melted. I had pictures and everything of all the gifts and stuff that I bought. And even still, I picked my daughter up at midnight when she called the police and I had to find a ride. I have no car because I still wanted my daughter to have a birthday. She came home, she opened up every gift. So she ain't stopped nothing. Her child never had no birthday. I never had no birthday. I never had a holiday. I had abusiveness and I had a wicked mother. My child would never. She talking about not repeating a cycle. I can't repeat no cycle, baby. I'm better than you.
So, whose idea was it to come on the show?
My mom's.
And you were under the impression you were coming here for what?
To talk about my childhood trauma. And then,
with her?
Yeah.
You didn't think that she was going to come on and say
about
that
my
you're
daughter?
a bad mom?
No. I would never think she would play with my child like that. After putting me through years of abuse and me letting you back in my life and me giving you the opportunity to be with your grandchild who you're supposed to love so dearly, I would never think that she would come on here and play with me as a mother and my child like that, because anybody who knows me knows my character.
And she called CPS on you?
Yeah, she's called CPS on me twice. I've had 3 reports altogether. I'm pretty sure the last report was her too.
What does she say that you do?
My house is dirty. I don't have any food. She's saying that I'm putting my hands on my child, that my daughter doesn't have clothes, mental health.
Your mother also believes that you burned your daughter.
I would never burn my child. I would never do anything to harm my child. I'm a better mother than she would ever be. So for her to say anything like that about me, that's sick. She got me messed up.
Now, your mother also believes that you're selling your daughter for sex.
I would never sell my daughter. And see, this is why I would never mess with her. After today, whether you pass your lie detector test or fail, I would never be in your face. I would sell my child for sex. It's crazy to me.
That's what I'm saying. How do you move past this with your mother?
I can't move past, and I move past way worse, Steve. Way worse.
It was your mom's idea to come on the show, and she's like, hey, we're going to come on Steve Wilkos show. You're under impression you're going to talk about what she did to you. She was abusive to you. You were put in the system at 14. You then have a child. You reach back out to your mom for support and love and guidance, what like a lot of people naturally would do with their mother. But you get here and it's a whole different story. You find out that your mom's making accusations against you, that you're a terrible mother, selling your child for sex. Unfortunately for you, Rakiyah, I got a bad piece of news for you. Your mother left this morning. She was here. She changed her mind about doing the show, and she left.
Well, she can leave and
this
die.
is a little clip of her. We filmed her leaving. What if she was here right now? What would you say to her?
I would say you're a sad excuse for a mother. You don't deserve kids. You never deserved to have me. You're a horrible person. You really went on here and said all that, and she couldn't even go through with it. Look at you, running out. She's so sick of herself.
It's real easy to throw this mud at you and then this morning say, huh, I better get out of here. You know, but she did sign the release. She did take the lie detector test. But and this is where I think, like, you abandon your child again. Like, you're not from here, right?
No.
So you come here, your mom comes here with you, and then it's her idea to come here and do the show, and then she says, without even saying goodbye to you, I'm out of here. And she just leaves. Like, let me tell my daughter I'm not gonna do the show. Let me tell my daughter I'm gonna leave. Like, no. She just left. But we got her lie detector results. And your mom refused to answer the questions about her daughter and said that she was here for the alleged burn to her granddaughter. So she wouldn't ask anything, she wouldn't answer anything about what she did to you.
Are you serious? She's sick.
She just took off. So it's not somebody who really wants to prove their innocence.
If I was a mother and I did stuff like that to my child, I wouldn't answer either if I knew I was going to fail a lie detector test about it.
I'd say this, if someday, if either of my kids feel about me the way you feel about your mom, I would feel as a failure as a parent.
And she is a failure as a parent. Yeah. And that's why I'm working hard to be better than she ever was. I'm working hard to give my child more than she ever gave me.
So we did ask her, did you intentionally burn your granddaughter's leg? She answered no. Do you know for sure how your granddaughter received the burn to her leg? She answered no. The results for those two questions came back the same. And it came back to those two questions, your mother told the truth. I would have really liked to meet your mother. Unfortunately, I won't get the opportunity.
She could have manipulated you just how she did me.
I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty good at getting past people's. You stuck around, and we got your lie detector results. Rakiyah, we asked you, did you intentionally burn your daughter's leg? You answered no. Do you know for sure how your daughter received the burn on her leg? You answered no. Did you ever use your daughter to receive money in exchange for sexual acts? You answered no. Did you ever leave your daughter unattended in the presence of fentanyl or any other illegal drugs? You answered no, and to all the questions, the results came back the same, and it came back that Rakiyah told the truth.
We knew that was going to happen.
So, see this camera right here? I want you to look in that camera and pretend like you're talking to your mom if she was here right now.
Mom, you can never talk to me. You can never see my child. You can never even come near me. And for you to say you hope I don't repeat the same mistakes as you, I would never. I'm better than you. I'm a better woman than you. I'm a better mother than you. And my child will have more than you will ever be able to give your kids. You can't take back what you did. You can't take back what you did.
And I just want to say to your mother, Tasheima, you robbed me of the chance of throwing your ass off my stage. Rakiyah, I want to thank you for coming here today. I know mothers are so important in everybody's life, and unfortunately, you don't have one. I'm sorry for that, but you need to be the best mom you can be for your daughter so that someday when your daughter grows up, she says, I had the best mom. Okay?
Thank you.